I'm being on live. Y'all gonna catch me. Okay, so the first lie was somebody wants a relationship with you, but somebody's not committal. Okay, somebody really don't want to take the lead in a relationship. Okay, it's like you're ready to tie the knot as well too, collector, but yet again you second guess and you was like, I don't really want to, play a role of being tied down, being a mother, being a father, calling myself a girlfriend, calling myself a boyfriend, being somebody a husband, somebody wife. It's like you really don't want it, or you don't really want it with this individual because they made you mad, they made you angry, they made you think relationships are not compatible or not worthy of your time. You think that a relationship is like a snake in the grass, something that can stop your flow. But the most I want you to change your mind. 25 to 35 is the age group. 45 to 55. I said that too, didn't I? Okay. Geminis, Leos, Aquarius, Capricorns, Virgos, Pisces, Libras, and Sagittarius. Aries. You felt like somebody stringed you along. You felt like you was being, okay, I'm trying to say this in a way. You was played like a string on a guitar, okay? Somebody want to play your guitar. What? How the world? Okay, my energy. Okay, y'all can't even just listen because I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, think a lot. I love it a little. Okay, I'm still learning it. Okay, so yeah. And the lie with this relationship was they tried to tie a knot with you by getting you pregnant. Because if they would have got you pregnant during this time in this situation, collected, this is for something that also whoever this energy is, it's for you. If they would have entrapped you with the baby, then it would have like made you even more depressed and angry and hatred towards love and relationships. So I'm gonna tell you this: if you was pregnant, you got an abortion. We know we don't believe in it, or we know we don't want to do it. But if it's needed, you better do it to save your life from going down the chaos road. Because this individual ain't gonna do nothing but keep jumping in and out of your life like a jump rope. That's what their plan was. Because they knew you was homie and they knew you was gonna always give them somewhere to go because you had a child with them. And that's the way of time or not. It's a blood tie that way as well too. Not only that, somebody gave you something, they put a knot in you, okay? And that was an STD. I don't know why that just came out. And you're angry as hell about it. But just pray and heal yourself and keep taking your medicine. Don't be ashamed. Things happen. Y'all see Sexy Red out here. She ain't ashamed. She letting it on. These muscles out here, not cleaning that ding-a-ding. Okay? Because this person right here, who wanted to keep playing around and didn't want to tie the knot, had insecurities about themselves. Their self-esteem was low. They was in their lowest vibration. They was dark. They was evil. They was mean. All because somebody treated them that way. Okay, I'm going to say collective. Your insecurities was somebody loving you for real and not using you, abusing you, okay? Somebody that you was able to share your light and your interests with, okay? And that was your self-esteem, allowing people to come in. Because every time you allow someone to come in, they always destroy or they always loosen the knot, okay? They never kept it tight. Oh, they never kept it real either. Somebody hate the fact that you're so outspoken. Somebody hate the fact that you are beautiful. And somebody hate the fact that you are growing. Somebody hate the fact that you have loved your shadow side. You worked on yourself. You fixed those insecurities in you because you're not broken anymore. Somebody wants to break you spiritually. But it's not when I connect. Somebody don't want you to have love again because they want a chance with you again. It might not work out for some. Some it might. Somebody see you as their equal. But never knew how to tell you that because they were so afraid to be in love or tied down or not. Somebody had cold feet. Damn, that was a lot in like what? How many minutes we been on this thing, y'all? Like, that was like a lot in like a couple of seconds. Like, damn. In reverse, no, put it right on top of insecurities. Okay. So one thing about you, collective, and the most I want to say he's proud of you of doing is keep your money afloat, but keeping it at the boats, okay? What I mean by that is you preserving your money, you knowing not to allow a contract to tie you in a knot or in a bound, or put you in financial debt. You learn how to do for you to make do for you, okay? You speaking up when you need help, and you speaking out, okay? Also, too, you keep in control of your money, but you keep in control of you. You keep in control of your connection with the boo. Okay, so y'all got a knot that's tied. Some of y'all unlock that knot. Some of y'all tighten that knot up. The more you're angry at this person, the more you tighten it up. The more your knot is loosening, means you're forgiving them and you accepted what happened and what will happen, okay? So that you controlling it. The most I need you to be stingy to yourself, your energy, your love, your peace, and your endurance, okay? Because you're speaking out and you're telling people what they've done to hurt you. Your self-esteem allowed you to open up your throat chakra, okay? It's like you build yourself back up because whoever you was dealing with took all your riches from you. Not just your energy, not just your life. They took your money from you because you was doing for them. Sometimes you went without to give to them. And they act like they didn't know it, but they knew it. Because as soon as it was gone or as soon as you was asking for help, they vanished. They untied the knot. Somebody want to put something around your neck and choke you out. Now this energy just came out of nowhere. Somebody's mad because you're not like a ball of chain anymore. You a chain that has been unraveled. Damn. Somebody's mad because you're moving from city to city. You're traveling. Somebody's mad because all eyes are on you. And they felt like it's time to take you off the leash. Somebody's significant with a dog. Somebody want to put you back on the leash. So, okay, remember when I told y'all this old energy had a lustful desire, okay? A sexual transmitted demon. And how they got that individual is that they slept with you either on your cycle or, unprotected. And so that's how they kept you on the leash and bound. But now you have untightened that leash. You untightened that lock. You unlocked it by surrendering and by giving yourself flowers, okay? By protecting you now. They're mad because you protected you. They're mad because you actually listen to your spirit guides. You listen to the warning signs, the red flags in your dream state. With the Most High showing you who the individual was, it's like you ran out. You ran away. Oh, run away, love, run away, love, run away, love. I ain't heard that song in a long time. Y'all remember that song by Like Janice? Okay. I ain't heard it in a minute, so you ran away from this love because it wasn't love to you. Okay, so it wasn't love to you. If you don't get none of that, I'm going to the next one. Most high like, not this one. Okay. I'm gonna keep going, y'all. I don't sit there and just wait. We don't wait. We keep going because I want to know that I'm reading between these lines. If somebody has some money too, they never want to give it to you because they feel like they always gave to people, and people have done them leave cards just like how they feel out my child. Okay. Another thing is you being stingy with somebody who want to offer you nothing but hatred, nothing but chaos, and nothing but bullshit. Okay. This can be for a male and female because they're mad you're receiving your gifts from the Most High, and they hate that you know your path now because they're hung up on you not helping them out this go around because karma is turning their ass up. That's why they feel like a leash. They feel like a dog on a leash, okay? They feel like the enemy is like pulling them to tell them, so you couldn't do this, you couldn't hurt this person, you couldn't shout at this person, I'm coming for you now, so come here. Yep, they being hung by their will. Their free will is gone because they tried to put your free will in shambles and in chains. Oh, okay, we read between these lines. Ooh. And the Most High said, I got more gifts to give you. I got more promise to give you. I heard your offers. You received your rejections, which was your protections, and you took it to heed. You followed me. Because your discernment at this time of loving this person and so-called loving you, you heard what I said, so-called loving you. You didn't give yourself your all. You gave yourself some love, okay? And you would have been naive and gave this person all of your money, all of your access to you, to your peace, to your happiness, to your womb, women, to your pink men, okay? Because men, your thing is powerful too. You start the foundation. Without your, nut, we can't have kids. Women, without your nurturing, sweet stomach, we wouldn't be able to carry kids, okay? To make the legacy keep growing, okay? So your fruit wasn't grown yet. It would have actually been damaged with this person. Because this person tried to give you something where you would have to sacrifice yourself because, like I told somebody gave somebody STD. Somebody got STD they can't get rid of. Now, it's a transmitted disease now, okay? Not just a transmitted demon, it's a transmitted disease. But if you would have kept dealing with this person, they would have threw you off course even more. They was leading you down a path of not knowing yourself and second guessing yourself. They was trying to hang you up dry. Oh, snap. Because they saw your work. They saw you knew how to make money, knew how to take care of yourself. Damn. Because you was maturer than them. Now this person is possessive over you, spiritually. Physically, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't know what's going on in this world right now. But a lot of people that done people wrong is coming back to either apologize or waste their time. Y'all heard I say, so don't let this individual waste your time. I mean, it's cool to get an apology, yeah, but collectively you got yourself your own apology. I'm not gonna say this anymore. Because you knew they was emotional immature. You was a little bit emotional immature too, collective. I ain't gonna sit here and give you credit, but I'm gonna give you credit because you worked on the immature. Okay, so the reason why they wanted to keep you down on their leash is because you kept giving them a little bit of your belief. You would talk about God, the Most High, source, or ancestors, or divine, or or guardian angels, or how you feel like you're protected. I lie, okay. They thought you was being a show off, but also too, they didn't understand your mindset. They didn't know, was you serious about this belief? Because when you was around this person or this individual collective, you was smoking, you was drinking, but you still had your trust in the Most High and God and divine. They didn't stop nothing because you was having your fun, throwing ass at night, okay, popping your stuff, popping your cat, breaking your back. You still had a love within. That's what kept you going with the Most High. And kept you going, period. Your discernment wasn't fully clouded, but it was clouded because of this person demise towards you, or this person transmitted demons that was trying to overcloud you, which I had their unprotected sex. Because the Most High gonna let us fall until it's time for us to risen again. And it was time for you to do some self-evaluation. Okay? You had to make a choice for yourself, and the Most High, that's what he makes us do in this world. We have to choose ourselves. We have to choose what's best for us. Because the Most High will step out the way. Your ancestors will step out the way. Sometimes your ancestors will talk to God and say, hey, they learned their lesson. And then the Most High said, let me bring another test around to see if they really learned their lesson. Sometimes they just learn their lesson because they tired of the situation or it drained for that moment. But let me bring again another year or two, or a year and a half ago. Or, you know what I'm saying? He brings around to see if we're going to really step up our game and really be true of who we are, okay? This ain't no joke. Okay, what's up, big old line? Y'all got me smiling at these little beat. Y'all got me smiling. I ain't never seen this many people. But I ain't tripping. What's up, TikTok? We got 16 in this bitch. Big old line, we got 74. But yeah, but anyway, let's get back to the reading. Y'all know me. I don't like doing too much talking on the side. Oh, I'll be on fire. Nope, just say first on my chest. Because you're wearing your crown now. Put it right over self-esteem, my child. Because you're actually giving yourself flowers. You're actually showing yourself, I am a leader. I am more and worthy of what I've been accepting all my life. You're tired of taking limits. You're ready to take chances. You're tired of being used by low vibration people. And the Most High trying to lead you to people who wear their crowns, who's true, who's honest, who know how to stand up, who's outgoing, who has the power within just like you. 45 too. I asked the Most High, I said, who wearing their crown? The Most High said, all signs. I almost belched too. So you got some people, y'all out here doing the work. You pushing the angerness or what's distracting you away to receive your calm waters and your abundance. Oh, excuse me, thank you. Because you kept hoping yourself. You're this beautiful magnetic rainbow. You're so beautiful. You're so unique. You're such a sunshine. You're such a beauty. You're such a king. You're such a queen. You're such a god. You're such a goddess. You open this door to get to your next level. Okay, I'm gonna say some initials. K, E, F, G, T, B, Q, Z, E. E came out about 3 times. 666-999-222. 333-555-444. 1010 11111 19 and 19. 10. Somebody gets some riches and some glories very soon, and it's coming out of nowhere when you least expect it, because it's like you've been sitting and waiting for something to come towards you. And the Most High said, when you receive this money, hold on to it, because I got plans for that. Don't splurge it all at once, but give yourself the little things like you've been giving yourself, because you are a refrigerator. Okay, you regenerate yourself. It's like you're hot and you're cold, because y'all know when y'all open up the refrigerator, it's like the air pushing down, but you might as well say the heat coming in too. Okay, we read between these motherfuckers. Somebody don't want you to have hope in you, because they don't have hope in themselves. They want to tie the knot on their self, like they want to suffocate themselves because they feel suffocated. Okay. Somebody mad because you are shining. You're like a picture. I said this earlier. A picture perfect person. You too magnetic, and they feel like they can be magnetic, but they don't know how. It's like they only know how to be magnetic through negative eyes, but you're magnetic through peaceful, lifeful, spiritual eyes, because they see your truth through your eyes. Your eyes tell the truth. Their eyes tell the truth too, and with the things they've been through, but they're dissatisfied with it. They want people to see them happy, bubbly, and just outgoing like you. But it don't work like that. Some things you have to work on. Some things people need to see the sorrow and the pain to know they can get up out of sorrow and pain too. They think you never went through pain, Collector, because you cry at night, because you keep it to yourself. You don't just blurt it out. It's like you tell only certain ones that God tell you to tell your business to. Only the ones know what I mean by that, because that means somebody came to you with open arms to tell them what they've been through or what they need guidance with. Okay, so you out here making a change for some people, Collector. You doing it just by a conversation. I already told you that that's who you are. That's what you do. That's just what it is. Okay. And like I said, y'all want to read it, because I'm pulling out a lot of energies, and I really want to drop a tear. So somebody is very emotional, but they're very tired, because my eyes got heavy too, and they really want to cry, but they like, what crying gonna do? What it's gonna solve? It's gonna let you breathe a little bit. And I hate how this world allow men not to be sensitive. It's a man too who can't be sensitive. Every time they try to open up to somebody, it seems like somebody shut the door in their face, or laugh at them, or look at them differently. Also too, the only reason why they feel like this is because they can't be true to themselves, or they can't be true to who they really are, what they really like. There we go, this same energy. Somebody trying to slide out and be like, they only feeling like that because they had somebody to tell you they gay. Bitch, you like boys. Bitch, you like boys. Oh, I'm tired of this energy. I told y'all for the last about 5 days, this gay person, transgender, bush, stud, stem, whatever they is, baby, they trying to let you know you can't have a man or a woman. Like, that's what's stringing them along too and got them by the throat. But anyways, they're really intrigued by you accepting the unknown. They didn't think they were going to find somebody who's just like them. I told y'all, some people are dark. I mean, some people are dark, but they're born in darkness or dark magic. You got some people, family members, who do all that, who allow the stuff to get what they want right then and there. You got people who don't believe in God, the Most High higher source, divine guardian angels, 4 angels, okay? But the Most High want to say, I give you all of your glory and all of your praise for accepting the unknown, for accepting your faith, for surrendering, for walking in your truth, but allowing yourself to be outcasted. Because I gotta realize Jesus was the same way. Did nobody believe in him until they had proof. Did nobody want him around? They thought he was weird. That's what's gonna save you, Collector. But the right people gonna flunk to you. The right people gonna connect with you. Oh. Because you being true and you allowing them to learn how to be themselves and walk in the clouds too. The Most High is very proud of you, Collector, because you're showing how to conquer light and darkness, accept your darkness and your light. That's who makes you, you. Ooh. But one thing about it, you got tired of people dumping a lot of baggage on you that it wasn't meant for you. That also made you kind of insecure. Made your insecurities arrive, because you felt like you had to do it. And if you didn't do it, you felt like you wasn't seen or wanted. That's why you're made for greater, Collector. Because you are the heart of spades. You're the diamond in the rough. 333. I know I said that before. You a clover that can't be touched. Lucky bug, you blessed as you can. Ooh, the Most High loving your mindset now, Collector. Because you walking through all your opportunities. All your doors are open. You unlock those opportunities. You took heed. You took stand. Some of y'all are debating on this opportunity. I told y'all, somebody gave you $50,000. Put your pride and your ego to the side, and you take that $50,000. I said that twice in 2 days. So somebody got some money coming in, and you better take it. Because if not, I'm gonna put your ass out the way, and I'm gonna take it. Put this in reverse, Father. No, my child. And put this right on top. Because your love for the Most High is unconditional. The love from the Most High is unconditional. And this person want to break up their love that you have for the Most High, but they also want to join you in this love with the Most High. They want to feel the peace and the happiness that you are feeling, and you're feeling free, and they want it, okay? One thing the Most High trying to tell you is too, abundance is flowed to you. Everything that you desire, you want, you need, you praying for, you dream about is coming to you. Yes, indeed. Let it be a boat. Let it be a float, okay? Because all your riches is coming to you. All because you give me the most, you give my Father the most high praise, okay? You surrender, you give it up. I told y'all 111, okay? 777. Somebody's really abundant because you took the time and you did the work, okay? Because slow and steady wins the race. Nothing that comes fast, it's like trash. Okay, I be loving these riddles, Father, but you be doing some things. Because you're like a corn maze, okay? You're a corn field first, and you grew your brain into this beautiful corn, and then you became a maze, so now the snakes can't get to you. Oh, okay. And this person is a snake, but the person that they're dealing with who don't want to let them go, because they're believing in their faith because of you, is trying to slither to you too. Oh my God. You got family members who slept with this individual too. And that's hanging them as well too. Okay. Okay, so somebody, they slept with your cousin, they slept with your auntie, they slept with your mama, they slept with your grandma. I know they ain't get no grandma cootie cat or ding ding there. And they did it for money, my child. Okay? Y'all heard that, then. And they slept with your friend, too. That's why some of y'all just cut your friend off with no explanation. Because the Most High told you, or you telepathic with this person, and they didn't know how to tell you in person, the only way they know how to connect to you is speaking through your mind, or showing you in your dream state. They slept with your friend, too. And it was somebody close to you. Very true to you. Because I'm going to tell you this, collective, we don't have too many friends. Do this too far, no, my child. I ain't going to say we ain't friendly because we're friendly. We communicate with anything and everything. But it's like we got to select a few. And that select a few backstab the shit out of you. Ooh! They was already secretly jealous of you. You didn't know it. But they knew it deep down inside. This is true. It finally came out, y'all. And then, this same person who tried to give you a little bit because they was calling themselves in their darkness and they wasn't ready to be loved. They was aware of how they broke your trust. They knew they broke this chemistry. Because of cheating. Cheating popped out. That's confirmation what I just said before it even popped out. But you too much in your alignment. You're not worrying about nobody cheating on you or hurting you. You like, this another type of obstacle to go through. And I'm going to choose myself this time. I'm going to go back and fighting, scratching and cussing and doing all that, feeding their energy with some bull crap. You didn't do that, collective. You just said, well, I'm going to sit here, stack my bread, and keep on moving by my day. Somebody new going to pop along. Somebody going to come around, knocking at my front door, trying to tie a knot. But you just sitting there like, okay, Most High, I learned my lesson. I'm going to sit back. Let me make a relationship with you. Let me get to know you. Matter of fact, let me make a conversation with my own self. Let me remember who I used to be, but indulge in a new me. Because everything we go through, y'all, I told you it's a lesson, but it grows us up too. And it makes us firm. Somebody like the way you dance. Somebody loves to dance. Somebody got nothing but love in their heart. Somebody loves to make hearts. Somebody loves how their heart has healed. And you're showing it off, collected. Limitlessly. Good job, collected. I'm proud of you. Because you're not missing any opportunities anymore. You're walking straight through it with your hair. I say, I own this. Where I got to sign my name in. Where my checkbook in. Oh, my bills paid. Oh, everything in my name. That's how you see it, collected. You like everything in my name. I'm sitting back at ease. I don't want you ever or anyone to be so-called family. All of you can stay away. And that's what they need to do, sis. And you stay away. Even though they're not going to try to stay away. But they're going to stay away because it's something about you now that they can't look at anymore. Or it's like you see the demon inside of them now. I'm going to tell y'all one thing, too, as we've been awakened. You're starting to see in their eyes. And one thing their eyes going to look like, it's going to be like bloodish red. And it's a stare that they give you. Because I'm not going to never forget when I took myself to the fur. And when I was going through my healing process, I think it was the first year. And I went by myself. And I'm going to tell you one thing, too. Y'all know y'all really true when kids flunk to you, okay? So, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. But I was like, I asked this girl just came to talk to me. And I was like, okay, well, let's ride this ride. So, I rode with her. Then she was like, let me go over there with my mom and my brother. And I was like, okay, I want to meet them. And, you know, I was talking to the mother. I was like, hey, I'd like to take your son and your daughter on this ride. I said, I'm not crazy. I ain't no creep on nothing. You know, I'm trying to clarify some shit. Because I knew if I had to say it, because that's something I would have thought, right? Because even though I look like a child, y'all, I'm 29 years old. I just look good. Especially when you start, you know, loving yourself and not stressed out in this world and you give it to the Most High. You want to show one earth, George Christ, Star Seeds. Okay, I'll let y'all know. We don't look like we age at all. Okay? But anyway, when I got on the ride with them, everything was fine and cool. But when I got out the ride, it was the stepfather. I saw his eyes. I saw him and how he tried to separate them too because the son was his but not the daughter. And I looked at him and I said, ugh, and I quivered. And before the mother walked away, I said, don't let that man come between y'all. He's trying to separate those two. And it's like the mother knew, but she was I can tell. And whatever that demonic spirit was in that man was trying to break her down at an early age. I did not like that. But I had to let that mama know. That mama looked at me like she looked at me like I was crazy. But she said thank you. And I said, please stay prayed up because you don't know what you're laying next against. Because we can have some demonic kids out here, some carnal kids, and maybe y'all listen to it. And y'all will be looking at that child and be like, I don't want this motherfucker. Because he's looking like the person I tried to run away from. But also it has this hatred spirit on him. Okay, so somebody don't want you to date because they want you to wait on them. Somebody don't want you to get back out there because they waiting on you, and they feel like you keep opening yourself up to the world online on your social media or whatever. You're gonna get somebody's attention, and it's gonna make you be somebody new. And they're afraid of it. Then they think that this person gonna be more than them, which is true because they're gonna love you, they're gonna see you, they're gonna want you, they're gonna desire you, they're gonna want to take care of you. Somebody wanna be your sugar mama, somebody wanna be your sugar daddy, somebody wanna treat you like you are a princess or a king. Okay, this individual who's still latching on to your old person don't want them to date you if it's come back around, and if it's true, because their heart has been healed to love on you. But the Most High, somebody a hoe. We already know your person a hoe, but this individual they slept with and got this transmitted disease was a hoe. So they fell in love with a hoe. Oh, hold on. What's that song? Yeah, that's my hoe too. Oh, that's your hoe? And that's my hoe too. And that's your hoe. Okay, anyways. The Most High said you're going to date somebody who's divine just like you. Who's worthy of your time. Who's going to be nothing but like delicious wine. Oh, they going to treat you so sweet. Candlelit dinner. Somebody want to give you a candlelit dinner too as well. Avocados is significant. Somebody want to stab you with a fork. Somebody want to stab you. The reason why they want to stab you with a fork is because they want to poke. What? But somebody want to stab you because they're jealous and their rage is outdoorable towards you. Okay, I can understand it. Green, purple, blue, green, orange, and red. Y'all look at them colors and tell me what you get. Somebody trying to set up a date for you, but this individual want to sabotage you if it's about you and this person on a date. Somebody, you have a secret admirer online who's intrigued by you, but don't know how to approach you yet. They feel like you have to leave. Let's let this card fall now. Got a couple more cards, my child. Couple more cards. Okay, y'all be in this thing. Okay, I see you, big old eye. The most I said, you cannot date this individual yet because they still trying to learn themselves. So take heed and take caution. You are already in alignment. You are already in solitude. So you ain't letting nothing in or out. It's gonna try to sabotage you. Okay. Or your new opportunities. Okay. Because your discernment, your intuition is awakened. Fully awakened. You know who you are and you're not down with what you see anymore. That's how you're being led by the truth. You're being led by the Most High, source divine, your guardian angel. You're sitting still and you're actually honoring what's around you. You taking heed to nature. You taking heed when you step outside, you breathe in the fresh air. You looking around. This raggedy energy, I'm calling it raggedy energy because somebody who's still just lingering for despair ain't gonna make it. They gonna be like raggedy as hell. But this raggedy energy is mad because you made your masculine or your feminine try to involve themselves in their self. And that's something they never done. That's why this other energy was able to manipulate them. Just as they tried to manipulate you, okay? But the Most High held tight to you. He wasn't going to let you drown. He was going to let you learn a lesson, but he wasn't going to let you drown. Because you're taking a stand on who you are and what you want and what you desire. I see you, collective. This person don't know how to be lonely either. But you a lone wolf. You a lonely wolf. And you don't mind. Because of your unreachable limits. You infinity and beyond. You're not of this world. So you don't compare to peasants. You only compare to other kings and queens. Who see their worth. Who knows they're worthy. Who's aware of who they are. You got curiosity too in the unknown. It's like you want to hear from God. Some of y'all want to hear from God. Some of y'all already hear from God. Some of y'all want to be led more with your ancestors or with your guardian angels. Because y'all see y'all lights flickering off. Your TV go in and out. Your phone glitches. You hear cricket noises in your house or in your apartment. People is always speaking loudly around you to draw you out from them. You always hearing birds or birds is coming around, flying around you. You always seeing the incense around. Somebody loves smelling incense too. Somebody love your smell. 888 is significant. You're like a maze to somebody. You are the maze, but you look like a maze to somebody because they can't figure you out. Your potential is so high far-fetched. It's out of this world. Because you're soaring high with the Most High. You in the clouds with the Most High. Darkness cannot reach you. Only light can. Somebody want to hold your hand. Somebody like the way your hands feel. Somebody used to love how y'all used to drink together and have fun together. Somebody miss some bubble bath time with you, or somebody like taking bubble baths. Somebody not washing their ass. Now this is karmic energy. I mean, I ain't gonna say karmic energy, but this is energy. Somebody ain't wash their ass. Somebody bad. But me to be talking about how good you smell and taste and feel and how you used to take care of yourself. This individual must not be doing none of it. They got this other individual like, oh my God, go to the left, to the left. Everything in the box in the bathroom to the left. If you don't soak your ass, I'm back to the blitz. I don't know where they just came from. Somebody is funny. Somebody is a musician. Somebody is comical. I said comical. Somebody is Spanish too. Somebody know how to speak Spanish, but somebody funny. Somebody got a thing for Spanish women, Spanish men. Somebody like the way somebody talk foreign. Somebody want to put a ring on your finger, but you don't want to take this offer from this person. An unknown person is going to give you a ring randomly. Either you going to say, most times for me, or what? Is this a game or is this a joke? I'm being punked, what? We gonna see what's going on. Ooh, y'all better add me on TikTok. Big O Live, y'all better add me on TikTok too. Y'all kinda cool on Big O Live. I don't know how they work though. I'm just going live. Just throwing my platforms out there. Okay. Because the clock is ticking for this person. The clock ticking for them to heal. But they already know they should have been healed years ago. But they were so stubborn. So egotistical. They didn't want to heal. And your time is ticking with this individual already. It ain't no sand picking out. Or dropping down. Some of y'all tell time in a way that's astrographic, astrological thinking. Time is always on your side. You clear the cycle with this individual. Now they want to spin the block. Somebody like to spin, exercising. 3 people want to spin the block with you. You got multiple exes trying to come your way. But it's going to be the time you're going to choose you or procrastination. Because you already healed yourself, so would you hurt yourself again? An ex is an ex for a reason. Now, nobody saying no ex ain't, confirmation. Ain't nobody saying that ain't no ex can't get it together for y'all to redo it again. But would you want to time, like, rewind the clock back? Okay. But some of y'all wish y'all like to rewind the clock back. Somebody wish they had more time with you. Somebody wish they actually took your time and done right by you during their time. Somebody feel like they shadowed the time or the opportunity to get with you. This individual need to know healing takes time. And you teaching them collective that healing takes time. Somebody want to drain you of your life forces, your energy. Somebody want to take naps with you again. Somebody want to watch the sunset with you. Somebody want to sit outside with you and talk. You made this person hard, skip a beat. Because you saw right through them. I don't know if y'all heard that noise right there, but somebody want to beat your meat. They want to make a lot of noise to distract you. This old energy want to cause chaos and noise in your relationship. But the Most High and my brothers and sisters already revealed the tea to you. Because you're not boxed in anymore. You speak to the unknown. You listen to the unknown, which is God, higher source, your spirit, and your spirit guides. Somebody like your dump truck. We talking about that dump truck, that bag looking up and on. Hey, ladies. Somebody like how your booty look. Somebody want to slap your booty again. Somebody think you got a little bit of booty or big booty, okay? They're just sexually desiring you. Or they admiring you. Okay, y'all, we in this music. Let's do one more card, my child. One more card, my child. Because I'm sure like, they put in my energy. I done had fun on TikTok energy on live. They go live. Y'all got a lot of people on this beat. 77. Okay, TikTok, we got 17. Okay? In reverse father, no, my child, put it up and down. Yeah, because they see you mirroring them. They want to take a chance on you. They want to gamble you. 444-666-333. But the Most High protecting you. It's like, are you willing to take that chance again? And it's so crazy. I'm looking at this mirror like the shadowness and the darkness. The yin to the yang. Then it's crazy because the light and the darkness. Come on, man, y'all. This is too cute. So, collective, my question is you going to take this chance? They only want to date you. They want to spend the time in the block with you. They want you to accept this offer from them, which is a ring, or apology, or a second chance, or just a confession. They want to splurge on you. They want you to be their little angel again. Oh, my angel, come back to me. Okay, I heard that. They want you to trust them again. They want to walk in happiness and peace with you again. Because they emotionally mature now. Well, that's what they think. The Most High is asking you this question. If I place somebody back in your life, how would you handle this situation? Would you give them coldness, anger, bitterness, or is you going to give them reconciliation? Is you going to have a conversation? Is you going to show them how your heart has changed, how you healed yourself, how poised you is, how worthy they are just to stand in your presence? It's not arrogance. It's proudness of you and how they should have treated you. The value of you. Or would you walk around with your head in the clouds again, accepting every little breadcrumb they want to give you, accepting all the bullshit they want to talk in your ear? I heard this, Father. Yep. Would you let them come in and destroy the opportunities you built for yourself? Or do you want to allow them to add to your abundance? Is they worthy to be in your presence once again to turn back the hands of time? Damn. So are you willing to roll the dice?